Hey, welcome to this week's edition of Trinity in 20. It's great to be with you. Thanks for tuning in. If you follow along with the work that we do, as you know, one of the things that we do that is related to our community, that is related to this whole city, is feeding people. And that's been part of the work of Trinity for a very long time. For a very long time, we've been connected to Community Harvest, making food vouchers available to people who come and express hunger and need for themselves and their families. We've been involved with Wellspring for years, collected food for their food bank, which is here in the West Central neighborhood and part of the community that we find ourselves in. Over the last particular year, we've been doing community dinner, and in combination between community dinner on Thursday and the people who participate with us for handing out hope on Wednesdays and for lunch, that group of people, between those two projects over the course of the year, we've fed more than 5,000 people. That's just, if you may, kind of a biblical number. 5,000 people from our community have received meals. There is a project called Blessed Portion, which on Friday evenings works on our Wayne Street parking lot. And again, its hope is to provide food for particularly homeless people here in the center of our city. Some of our kids from their youth retreat this past weekend were with them. They reported back that nearly 100 people are coming on Fridays to receive food in that spot. Food and that very essential need for human life, for our support, for even before we begin talking about other things in our story, in our human story, is just a very central thing. And we here at Trinity, as you know, have held that as a very important part of our ministry together. But even within that, we know, we can even speak about how our work here is about feeding people spiritually, trying to feed people emotionally, and even when we don't do any of these things perfectly, it is part of our life together that we sustain each other, that God comes, sustains us, that God in Jesus comes and sustains us in our lives. In all of this work, as we've been watching and as we've been doing it, particularly of this last year, we've experienced a huge influx of people. We've heard more stories about people who are suffering from hunger, people who are struggling to find food for themselves, be they homeless folks or even people who have homes and sometimes jobs and yet struggle to do that. And some of us here have been asking ourselves questions about that. We want to continue to help feed people's souls and allow Jesus to be present with them inside of themselves to create community, which helps people experience wholeness and fullness and life in its best. As we're kind of working through this in months to come, you might hear more things about things that we're thinking about, things that are going on, things that are happening. If you have some thoughts and some ideas and some feelings and some questions and some ponderings about this, make certain to let us know. Come and be with us. Come and join us in this project, this very basic thing of remembering those who are hungry, helping provide meaningful food and meaningful spiritual lives and meaningful purpose in our lives as we do this together. Glad to be a partner with you here together in our city, here together in our parish church, here together in this world with which God has blessed us. I'll see you soon.